Well, hello everybody. Hola. Hello. Hola, hola. Today, guys, we talk about how to give yourself grace as an entrepreneur. First, let me ask you, do you really know what grace is? Because I thought I knew. I honestly thought I knew, but then I discovered that I honestly did not know what grace was. Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Marti Angel here, and I help the modern mujer microbiz owner gain clarity and focus to create their blueprint for success so that they can rock their business and live their best life. So let's answer the question, how do we give ourselves grace as an entrepreneur slash micropreneur? Well, in order to answer that question, first, what you've got to do is you've got to understand what grace is. Like I said before, I thought I knew, but I don't think I did. So today I'm going to share it with you as a noun. And as a noun, it means courteous goodwill, right? Courteous goodwill. So then my question to you becomes, how often in your busy entrepreneurial day do you give yourself courteous goodwill, which is grace? Be honest. As entrepreneurs and micro business owners and solopreneurs, we tend to drive. And as women, as mujeres, we tend to drive. We don't know when to stop. And rarely do we even stop and acknowledge ourselves and give ourselves grace. Un poco de gracia. We don't do that, guys. So I want to share a lesson that I learned from my mom's passing. 7 days ago, my mom passed. And the lesson was to slow down, look at what I had accomplished and how much I denied myself of any grace as I saved it all for caring for her. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing at all. In fact, that was probably the best blessing I could have ever had in my life. For the last 10 years, I took care of Mom. But when she passed so quickly, I began to beat myself up and cry. And when I went to go see her body, I clung to that soulless body and I screamed, Mom, I'm so sorry. I failed you. I tried to keep you alive, but I couldn't. I am so sorry. And as I was wailing this and holding on to her lifeless body on the bed, I heard an angel's voice say, Marti, you did everything you could and more to take care of your mom. But it was not your privilege to say when she gets to go to heaven. Bam! That's all I heard, and then I realized that I have never given myself any grace whenever I needed it. And you know what's even worse? Was that I didn't even recognize that I needed that grace. Now, as entrepreneurs, we do the same thing. We forget to give ourselves the grace that we need to forge ahead. Oh my goodness, guys. We must give ourselves grace. Otherwise, we have to refill our tank before it goes to empty. So today, I want to share 5 ways to give yourself grace that I learned and that I make a promise to everyone watching today, that I promise to myself and I hope you promise to you, that you will practice it daily inside your business to ensure that you are the best and that I am the best for all of my community. So, number 1, and some of these you might think and look at these and say, you know, Marti, I already do these. And then I'm going to ask you to be honest and say, you know, Am I really doing this daily? Number one is to write down your accomplishments. And at first, they're going to look like tasks, but go ahead, write everything down. This is one of my favorites and one that I began to do, and I felt so fulfilled at the end of the day. And then all of a sudden, I stopped. So at the end of your day, before you get up and do anything else, grab a pencil, grab your journal, make sure that you write down all the things that you accomplished today. Checklist. Because when you look at the checklist, you're going to feel so fulfilled. And that, my friends, is a little bit of grace that you can give yourselves, so that you can begin to realize that, hey, I am moving forward. Hey, I am taking steps. Number two, live in the world of this too shall pass. This is a good one to remember when you're having a hard day. You allow grace by reminding yourself that we live in seasons. Vivimos en etapas. Cada etapa es diferente. Every season is different. Whether it's spring, summer, autumn, or winter, they're all different. So the winds, one season winds down and moves into the next season. So if you're going through a hard time, don't give up. No se den por vencidas si están teniendo un tiempo difícil, si están pasando por algo difícil, no se den por vencidas. Do not give up on yourself. The dark days of winter will soon come to an end. And if you're going through a summery time, make it last by starting to give yourself love practices now. Ahorita es cuando se merecen lo que necesitan, tiempo para ustedes. So schedule time for you. Schedule time for you. Maybe that time is exercise, meditation, getting your manicure, planning a day trip, taking a walk, whatever that is. You've got to plan it in your day, or your day is going to be run over by all the to-dos for everybody else inside your business. Remember, you must fill your tank up first. And a massage, Hector is out there saying massage. Yes, massage. Fill your tank up first. Schedule in some tank filling downtime. Whether, like I said before, weekly, monthly, you need to be the most important part of your day. Right? That's important, guys. Scheduling time for yourself. That was number 3. Number 4, practice mindfulness by being present. You see, I used to teach this. This was called being aggressively present. I used to teach this to all my yoga students and my yoga philosophy students. But in business, when you're facing a deadline and you're struggling with something mentally and you feel creatively stuck, you need to be in the present moment. You see, that's a lesson that my mother gave me. She had Alzheimer's. And that one lesson helped me be happy with her. Not to be mad at Alzheimer's because Alzheimer's was taking my mom, but to be happy with every moment that I had with her. To be with her meant that I must be in this present moment. I couldn't be in the past. I couldn't be in the future. I needed to be right here, right now. And that's what's going to make sure that you move forward in your business, right? And the last, but definitely not the final piece, because I can go on forever of what you need to do on how to give yourself grace as an entrepreneur / micropreneur. But number 5 is acknowledging where you are and how far you've come, guys. This means keeping focused and looking at everything that you have done instead of looking at everything you still have left to do. We have so much ingrained in us. Siempre estamos viendo lo que todavía nos falta hacer en vez de ver lo que ya terminamos de hacer. So quit looking at how far you have to go to get to your goal, and instead look at how close you are getting with every little step you take. Take a look at that old cliche and ask yourself, am I looking at the glass half full, or am I looking at this glass half empty? And then, my friends, you have it. Well, there you have it, guys. There you have it, everyone. I hope you found value in this message today. And if you did, then I invite you to share this video with somebody who is in your community, somebody that is your team member. I want to take this time as well to invite you to the Rock Your Biz Create Your Blueprint for Success Facebook private group. This group is filled with like-minded people who are ready to create the movement of rocking their biz to live their best life. If being part of that community, if being part of a movement of leaders who are in the same space as you, and you want to be part of that contributing an amazing community, then I invite you to drop me the comment, "That is me," and I will give you the link to join. All right, guys, thank you so much. As always, this is Marti Angel, Latina Business Coach, signing off, saying I am so incredibly grateful for you today. Have a great one, and I will see you here next Monday. Have a good one. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a good one. Namaste.